Let's check in with the great KB, Garrett Burke, and Petaluma's finest, Dalton Johnson. I know you guys always smirk when I say Petaluma's finest. I think DJ's growing to love that nickname. But KB,
hey,
somebody's got to step up tonight, right?
Yeah, if you want to see what the future of the Warriors looks like, here it is, right here in the starting lineup. The oldest player in this lineup, Quentin Post, at age 25, and he's just a second-year player. So, yeah, what can they do tonight when you're missing stars? That equals opportunity, and every one of these guys wants a piece of that opportunity.
Yeah, Gareth, in the starting lineup, we get to see a rookie, a second-year player, a third-year player, and two 23-year-olds. So I'm saying, hello, second timeline, and hello, strength in numbers, because this is when we really get to see what the Warriors' depth is actually made of. We knew that throughout an 82-game season, there were going to be stretches where you didn't have Steph Curry, you didn't have Jimmy Butler, you didn't have Draymond Green. So just like the Bucks and Pacers role players did, what kind of spark can the usual 9th, 10th, 11th, even 12th and 13th guys in the Warriors' usual rotation, what can they provide tonight in Sacramento, second out of a back-to-back? The first person I'm going to look to is the one whose nickname is Stay Ready. I'm talking about Moses Moody because of what he provided last night in the first night of a back-to-back. That was Moses Moody's best game in the season, of course, with a season-high 24 points, making the 5 3-pointers, but it was about the timeliness of when he did so. In the third quarter, he made a huge corner 3-pointer when the Suns made it a 10-point game. And then on top of that, the Warriors, they didn't have Jimmy Butler for the entire second half because of that lower back soreness, excuse me. So then Moses Moody, after the third quarter where Steph Curry said he was running on empty, his gas tank was done, dealing with that sickness, coughing, sniffling, sweating through it all. So then after the Suns outscored the Warriors by 10 points in the third quarter, Moses Moody in the fourth quarter scored 10 points of his own to really be able to give the Warriors that extra boost to make it to the finish line. I always think it's a good idea to follow the lead of someone as mature as Moses Moody.
Moses Moody, this could be his game following his game last time. And listen, you mentioned this, Will Richard, a rookie, getting his first start in the starting lineup. How awesome is that? So let's compare the guard play tonight. Okay, you've got Brandon Pajemski, Will Richard. Then you have Russell Westbrook, age 36. You've got Dennis Schroeder, age 32. So as we've been talking about pace and how do the Warriors handle the fast guard play, well, what if they were the fast guard play tonight? There's all sorts of things to look at and examine in this game. And you're talking about a starting lineup that doesn't think that they can just put together a good 48. They're missing their stars. They think they can win. Let's see what they got.